How do the recent exam changes for the Microsoft Dynamics 365 CRM fundamentals affect you when taking this exam? Hello, I'm Philip Burton of idodata.com. So, Microsoft Dynamics 365 is built up of a number of apps, and the MB-910 exam covers the customer engagement features. So it's all about customer relationship management. So for this exam, you would need to cover those particular apps. Now, those apps are Dynamics 365 Marketing, Sales, Customer Service, and Field Service. Now, before these changes, there was a fifth app that you'd have to cover. That would be Project Operations. However, that has been removed from this exam in its entirety. It was always in the MB-920 exam and it remains there. So there is the Project Operations. Now, if you're an American student, you can get college credit if you pass this certification exam. So let's see what skills have changed. So as I say, the entirety of Project Operations has gone. It used to be that Dynamics 365 Marketing was at the 10 to 15% of all of the points. That's now been increased so that all of these four apps are at the same level. Additionally, the shared features has also increased. It was at 15 to 20%, it's now 20 to 25%. So let's have a look at the details. So let's start with Dynamics 365 Marketing. So first of all, we used to have described the lead generation and qualification process, including lead scoring. That's now been replaced by email marketing concepts and processes. The next bullet point used to just say describe customer journeys. Now it's describe the process of automating marketing activities by using customer journeys. So it's a lot more descriptive. And then event management features now has this postscript, including Microsoft Teams webinars. So that's been added. Now there are marketing related apps, which are not Dynamics 365 marketing themselves, but can be related to them. And we have lost one of them. The LinkedIn Campaign Manager is no longer there. What is still there is Dynamics 365 Customer Insights, including Audience Insights and Engagement Insights. And this is very bizarre because Engagement Insights, it was in a preview. That preview is now ended. So you can no longer sign up for Engagement Insights. So why it's still in the exam, I don't know. Next, we look at sales. And we used to have 2 bullet points here. Describe use cases for orders and invoices, and describe processes and tools used for forecasting sales. That's now been replaced by describe sales pipeline forecasting concepts. That's the only change for the sales. The sales related apps continues as is. Now, Dynamics 365 Customer Service has been trimmed down considerably. The first section is basically the same. There were different words, but it's basically the same. However, there was a second section, describe related customer service apps, omnichannel for customer service, connected customer service, and customer service insights. All of those related customer service apps have gone. You now no longer need to know about them. And then we go to field service, which again has been trimmed a bit. So this first bullet point used to say including work order creation. But to be honest, that is implicit in the work order lifecycle. Similarly, the next bullet point used to be describe sources for work orders, including cases, opportunities, Internet of Things, device sensor alerts and agreements. Again, that is part of the work order lifecycle. Next, there used to be a third subsection, describe inventory and asset management capabilities. Well, this has now been moved into this third bullet point, the customer asset management and preventative maintenance processes, and the third bullet point of the next section, how to enable proactive customer asset maintenance. The other item, describe inventory management transaction types, has gone. Under describe scheduling capabilities, we now have describe resource and scheduling processes. It used to say describe resource management capabilities, including skills and proficiency models. That has now gone. Now, this next bullet point no longer talks about Universal Resource Scheduling or URS, though these scheduling options are part of it. They just seem to have removed that term from this exam. And then finally, describe how Dynamics 365 Field Service uses artificial intelligence has now disappeared. It's now using the connected field service. The final section is describe shared features, and this has been trimmed down enormously. So there's no longer describe the product catalog, price lists, discounts and currencies, cases, and resources. The email capabilities section has been expanded with including app for Outlook, and Microsoft Word has now been put into describe how Excel and Word can be used with Dynamics 365 apps. So there's a huge number of changes, not least getting rid of the Project Operations app. However, not everything has responded. For example, going up here, the download free sample questions does still have questions about project operations. However, the official practice test from measurup.com has now been updated. So you can see last update, April 2022. So I hope this has been useful. I hope you now know the changes, and whenever you look at any material for learning, you can see, well, if this includes project operations, then it's no longer up to date. If I can help you with your MB-910 exam, then I hope you'll have a look at my Udemy course, which has just been released. So you can see I've got my very first student. So in just over 4 hours, we will be looking at all of these topics. There are quizzes as we go along, so you can be sure that you are learning. And at the end, we have a practice test as well with 30 questions. If this could be of use to you, then a link to this course is in the description to this video. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, then please click the like button. And why not subscribe and click that bell? That way you'll be notified of any new videos. Thank you very much for watching this, and keep learning.